Good morning, students. Welcome. So in our previous class we have started exercise 3b of the chapter decimals, and we have completed up to question number 8. Okay, so addition we were doing, therefore let us start our class. Now today we are going to subtract. Clear? The process of subtraction is exactly same like previous one. What we do? We subtract. Okay, so let us do question number 9. Okay, so it is 14.79 from 72.43. 14.79 from 72.43, from 72.43. so since this is the beginning of the portion subtraction, therefore I am showing you the procedure step by step. From next question onwards we will skip some steps. Okay, so what is the question? 14.79 from this. So whatever is written after from, that is the big number. Okay, we have to subtract this, therefore this number should be written below of this number. Clear? How? Let us see. So 72.43 I have written, and then 14.79. Clear? Okay, so now let us do subtraction. Subtraction is like previous one, which you have already learned from our junior classes. Okay, now subtract. Clear? Clear? So that is our question number 9. So that is how we need to do. Let us move on then. Let us do question number 10. Question number 10 says subtract 36.74 from 52.6. So from 52.6 or 52.6 we need to write first, and then we are going to write 36.74. so 36.74 we need to make them like decimal, so we give 1 0. Now we subtract. Clear? So this is your answer. Let us move on and do question number 13. Question says 0.68 from 1.007. so 1.007.68. Clear? Made them like decimal. Now subtract. Clear? So that is our answer, 0.327. Understood? Okay, let us move on and let us do question number 15. Okay, (15) says 2.5307 from 8. so 8.00 I am giving. What do you need to subtract? 2.5307. 2.5307. so give double zeros. Okay, now subtract. Clear? Okay, fine. Let us do now question number 17. Question number 17. Read the question. The question says, take out 5.746 from 9.1. So from 9.1, take out means we need to subtract. Okay, take out means we need to subtract. So we need to subtract 5.746 from 9.1. So we are writing 9.1 first. 9.10 suppose I am writing. We need to subtract what? We need to subtract 5.746. So 5.746. Now subtract. So that's our answer. Clear? Okay. Let us do the next one. Let us do question number 19. Okay. So question number 19 says, what is to be subtracted from 8.1 to get 0.813? So what needs to be subtracted? Let us understand this question by a simple question. What is the question? Suppose the question says, what is to be subtracted from 8 to get 3? What I said? What is to be subtracted from 8 to get 3? So what do we want? What do we need? We need 3. But what is given? It is given 8. So what we need to subtract from 8 to get 3? So 3 we need, 8 we are having. So how much do we need? 5. If we subtract 8, if we subtract 5 from 8, so we get what? 3, right? 5 plus 3 becomes 8. So that means whatever number is big number that is given and the smallest number that we want, we need to subtract them. Clear? Now we come back to this question. This question is exactly similar. This question is exactly similar. The question says, what is to be subtracted from 8.1 to get 0.813? So what we need? We need to subtract 0.813 from 8.1. Clear? So now subtract. So therefore that's your answer. Clear? So what you need to write, therefore, since it's a word problem, so the question says what is to be subtracted from, so we write therefore 7.287 needs to be subtracted. Clear? This needs to be subtracted. Clear? Let us move on then. Let us do question number 21. Read it carefully. So question number 21 says, let me repeat, by how much should 74.3 be decreased to get 26.87? Same thing. So therefore we need to subtract 26.87 from 74.3. So 19 we have done, we are doing 21. So 74.3 it is given and we need to subtract how much? We need to subtract 26.87. So 26.87. Clear? Now subtract. Clear? So what you need to write, therefore how much should be by how much should this be decreased? So you write therefore it should be decreased by 47.43 and that's your answer. Clear? So we have completed this exercise, then exercise 3b. Now let us move on to our next exercise, that is exercise 3c. Let us do that. Here what is given? Multiplication. So here we will learn decimals multiplication. Clear? Okay. Let us move on then. So let us do question number 1. What is the question? 73.92 multiplied by 10. So this one is very easy. First you need to remember 3 steps. Okay, first step is, at first you need to convert this decimal into a fraction, so which you have already learnt how to do. So see here, after point 2 digits are there, so therefore we need to multiply it. We will remove the point and divide by 100 and multiply 10 as it is. So that's your first step. Clear? Convert the decimal into a fraction. Clear? So since after point 2 decimal places are there, so we are dividing by 100. Second step, cut down. So here 0 0 cut down. So if 1 0 is cutted down, 1 0 remain. So we have 73.92 divided by 10. Clear? So since it is divided by 10, 1 0 is there. Therefore from right, after one place we give the point. So it becomes 739.2. That is your first way to solve. That is your first way to solve. Now the same sum can be done in second method also. Let us understand the second method. So in this method we will see that how many zeros are there. Let me repeat. We will see how many zeros we are multiplying with. That means 10, 100. So in with 1, how many zeros are there? So 1 0 is there. Therefore point will shift one place rightwards. Always remember, point will shift one place rightwards. That means 73.92 multiplied by 10 na. So how many zeros are there? 1 0. Therefore point will shift one place rightwards. So that means it becomes 739.2. Point one step will jump. So here is point one place jump, the 739. Why one place? Because we are multiplying by 10. How many zeros are there? 1 0 is there. Therefore point will shift rightwards. Okay, understood? So we have discussed both the method, but I'll prefer to use this method because this is much easy, time consuming, but we need to understand the mechanism also. That's why we have learned this one also. Clear? So let us move on. 7.54 into 10. Next question. 7.54 into 10. So similarly we will do 7.54 into 10. So how many zeros are there? 1 0. So point will shift one place rightwards. That means 75.4. Clear? Let us do question number 5. So 0.7 into 10. Clear? So again point will shift one place rightwards. So it becomes 7. Why one place? Because we are multiplying by 10. Clear? Let us do one more. Let us do the next one. 6 we are doing. What is the question? 0.032. Okay, so 0.032 multiplied by 10. Again we are multiplying it by 10. So 1 0 is there. So point will shift one place rightwards. So this will shift one place rightwards. So this will go there. So it becomes 0. Point will go there. Clear? Understood? Point will go there. That means before 3, right? So here also we have given the point before 3. Understood? Okay, let us move on. Let us do the next one. Same way we will do question number 2. Same process. Question number 2. Suppose we are doing 2.397. 2.397 multiplied by 100. So how many zeros are there? 2 0 is there, 2 zeros are there. The point will shift 2 place rightwards. So it will be 23.97. Clear? Okay, point will shift 2 place rightwards, 2 place. Clear? Point is here, it will shift 2 place. So 39, after 39 there will be point. So 239.7. Clear? Let us do question number 3. 2.9 into 100, I guess that is the question. Yes. So again 2 zeros, so point will shift 2 place rightwards. So since there is nothing, so we will give, so there is the point will shift 1 place 2 place, the point will be here. Since after point no digit is there, therefore point will not be considered. Clear? Let us do question number 5. .6 into 100. So again point will shift 2 place. Clear? So it becomes 60. See, point is here, so 2 place, that means 1 place 2 place, so here we will point, but since after point no digit is there, therefore we will not consider the point. Clear? Okay, let us move on to question number 3. Similar way we will do. All the sums are similar. We will count how many zeros are there, then after that many places we will give the point. Question number 3, let us do 2 and 4. What is question number 2? 0.182 into 1000. 0.182 into 1000. So it will be what? After 3 place we will give the point. Clear? This is the answer. Similarly, let us do the next 3 ka 4 we are doing. 6.25 into 1000. 6.25 into 1000. So how many place the point will jump? Rightwards 3 place. So 6250. Clear? Point jump 3 place. Here was point. Point jumps 1 place, 2 place, 3 place. The point was here. Since after point no digit is there, therefore we are not considering the point. Clear? That is how it is being done. Let us do question number 4 then. Question number 4 says find the product. So 36.73 into 48. 36.73 into 48. Question number 4. Okay. Question number 4 ka 4. Suppose we are doing 4. So now this we are going to use step by step. Okay, how? First we are going to convert it into fraction. How many after point, how many place? 2 place there, therefore we are dividing it by 100 into 48. Nothing is there, so denominator 1. Now we are going to multiply this and then divide it by 100. So multiply. So what comes? 176304 divided by 100. So how many zeros are there? 2 zeros are there. So from right after 2 place we will give the point. So 1763.04. So that is how it is being done. Let us do one more. Same way we will do. Suppose question number 3 we are doing 854 into 12. Okay, this is question number 3. So again convert it into fraction. Now multiply this one, multiply right here. Okay. So 3 points. So from right after 3 place we'll give the point. So that's your answer. Understood? Let us do 8 also. What is given? 0.0146 into 69. 0.0146 into 69. The same convert it into decimal. So 146, and how many point after point, how many places of decimals are there? 4. So 1 after 4 zeros multiplied by 69. So again you multiply 146 into 69. Hundred 174 divided by 4 zeros. Therefore from right after 4 place there will be a point. Clear? So that's how it's being done. Let us do question number 5 then. No, let us do question number 5. What it says, find the product. Again 7.6 into 2.4. 7.6 into 2.4, same thing. Each of them converted into fraction. So this becomes 76 by 10 and this becomes 24 by 10. So now multiply 76 into 24. Clear? 10 into 10 becomes 100. 76 into 24 becomes 1824. How many zeros are there? 2 zeros are there. So from right after 2 place we'll give the point. So it becomes 18.24. Clear? So that is how it's being done. Let us do the next one. Let us do 5 cut 2 also do. 3.45, 6.3. 3.45, 6.3. So again same thing, it will be 345 divided by 100 into 63 divided by 10, right? Okay, so how to do? So you multiply numerator into numerator, numerator into numerator, that means 345 into 63, multiply. So what comes? 21735, right? 21735. So 21735 and 100 into 10, right? So here double zero, for 10 there will be one more zero. So how many zeros are there? 3 zeros are there. So from right after 3 place we will give the point 21.735. so that's your answer. Clear? Let us solve one more. Suppose we are doing 8, question number 8, 0.623 into 0.75. 0.623 into 0.75. This is 8. Okay, 0.623 into 0.75. So again, this will be 623 divided by how many places of decimal? 3. So after 1, 3 zeros. How many places of decimal? 2. So after 1, 2 zeros. Now multiply 623 into 75. What comes? So after 1, 3 zeros, and for 100 we add 2 more zeros. So how many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from right after 5 places of 5 place we'll give the point, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after 5 place we give the point. So that's your answer. Okay, let us do the next one. Let us do question number 10, 54.5 into 1.76. 54.5 into 1.76. 54.5 into 1.76. Right? So here 54.5 by 10, it will be 176 by 100. So now multiply 545 into 176. Right? Multiply. Okay, here it will be 4. What? Let us do one more. We were written right first time. Okay, so 95920. So we have 95920 divided by how many zeros? 3 zeros. So from right, after 3 place we give the 0.95.920. Clear? So that's how it is being done. So students, therefore in our class today we have completed 3C up to 5. So let us continue the class tomorrow. Thank you. Have a very nice day.